Tonight, the city breathes as one, united by a single rhythm in the dark. From the towering skyline to the quiet suburbs, millions of eyes are fixed on the court. The Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. A high-stakes clash unfolding across the nation. Every apartment, every home, flickering with the same electric energy. Inside, the orange glow of the arena reflects against the walls like a modern urban ritual. This is more than a game. It is a legendary battle viewed through a million lenses. As the clock ticks down, the city's collective heartbeat begins to pound in unison. A shared moment of passion, shimmering like a digital pulse across the landscape. One game, one city, one nation. The spirit of basketball burns bright tonight. Welcome to a journey through two worlds existing in parallel. On one side, the gravity of reality. On the other, the pure thrill of the game. Observe the divergence. Muted grays and deep blues define the news, while vivid ambers and purples ignite the spirit of professional sports. We enter the sphere of news. This is a landscape where history is etched in shadows, a world governed by the weight of global events. The economy moves like a living entity. Stock market graphs rise and fall in sharp, jagged lines against a backdrop of deep tenebrism shadows. In the streets, the silhouettes of crowds gather under a heavy sky. Their collective voice is felt in the modern infographic style of a changing world. Now, cross the threshold into the arena of energy. Here, the atmosphere shifts from somber reflection to a frantic, electric pulse. Every second counts. The scoreboard ticks down in glowing neon, casting a fierce light over an anonymous player in midair. The crowd becomes a single, textured mass of motion. Their energy fuels the legend of the game, turning sports into an epic adventure. Witness the contrast side by side. The serious tone of the left meets the energetic frenzy of the right in a single, massive canvas. Two realities intertwine. One informs our minds, while the other captures our hearts. Both are essential parts of the human story. In the end, we stand at the intersection, a final summary of a world that is as complex as it is exhilarating. The game ends, the news continues, but within this divergence, we find the true scale of our modern life. In the heart of the Grand Kingdom, the stage is set for a clash of titans that will echo through the ages. The Denver Warriors rise from the high plains, cold and calculated, ready to defend their golden throne. They face the burning intensity of the Phoenix, forged in the desert heat and hungry for glory. The battle for supremacy begins now. Witness the greatness as the journey to the summit unfolds. Experience the next evolution of sports betting. Navigate the spread with precision on a sleek, modern interface designed for the ultimate fan. Stay ahead of every play with real-time odds and a minimalist design that keeps you focused on the action and the numbers that matter. This is the new standard of sports visualization. Clean, powerful, and built for the win. Deep within the heart of the city, a quiet coliseum waits. The air is thick with anticipation. The stage is set for a masterclass. The lights dim, the world fades away, and only the rhythm of the game remains. Here, silence is the only witness before the storm. He steps into the light, an anonymous giant, a specter of skill, ready to challenge the limits of what is possible on this court. Every heartbeat echoes, every breath is measured. The elite center holds the sphere that will soon dictate the fate of the evening. He looks up, eyes fixed on the digital sky above him. The scoreboard flickers, showing the metrics of a legend in the making. The challenge is set. A shootout of epic proportions is about to begin. The crowd is a blur, their energy fueling the fire within. And now, the chaos begins. One shot, two shots, 10. The ball becomes an extension of his will, flying with impossible precision. Light trails follow the leather, carving paths of fire through the cool arena air. Every trajectory is a perfect mathematical equation of victory. The intensity rises. The pace becomes a blur of motion. It is no longer just a game. It is a symphony of high-stakes competition. The score climbs higher and higher. The ceiling of the arena seems to vanish as the pressure reaches a boiling point. One final chance. The world slows to a crawl. The ball leaves his fingertips for the last time, carrying the weight of the crown. Nothing but net. The sound of the swish is the only thing that matters. A perfect end to a perfect performance. The legend lives. In the heart of the arena, elite performance is more than just a game. It is a spectacle of power and precision. When the star player prepares to take the shot, every movement is fueled by a legendary, glowing energy. The roar of the crowd becomes a blur, focusing entirely on the intersection of athleticism and destiny. But behind every highlight reel, a deeper layer of the game is unfolding in the world of data. Advanced analytics transform every play into actionable insights, mapping out the probability of every move. This intelligence travels from the hardwood directly to the quiet intensity of your living room. Where the passion of a fan meets the strategy of a bettor, the game takes on a whole new meaning. Experience the thrill of the win, driven by data and defined by your own intuition. The court is yours. On this hardwood stage, the air is thick with the weight of expectation. A silent arena where legends are forged and favorites are tested. Standing tall in teal and white, the king dominates the court. Polished and perfect, he is the embodiment of established power, monument to success. But across the floor, different light shines. Worn by battle and cloaked in vibrant purple and orange, the knight emerges. He carries the scars of the climb, a spirit forged in the fire of resilience. A collision of worlds is imminent. The throne meets the challenger. This isn't just a game. It's a reckoning where the favorite meets the fire of the underdog. The board is set. The lights are bright. The battle begins now. In the vast digital landscape, every click and search leaves a trace. This is the pulse of human curiosity captured through data. Google Trends serves as a modern mirror, reflecting what the world cares about most in real time across the globe. While many topics vie for our attention, two categories consistently dominate the digital conversation: sports and entertainment. Look closely at the data activity. These spikes represent moments of collective passion, from championship games to viral cinematic releases. Behind every data point is a human observer, navigating the endless flow of information in search of connection and excitement. This analysis isn't just about numbers. It's about the grand scale of our cultural interests, rendered in dramatic light and shadow. For digital professionals, understanding these shifts is key to navigating the ever-changing tides of consumer attention and market trends. As our digital footprint grows, the patterns we leave behind reveal the true story of our shared global interests. Stay curious, stay connected, explore the trends that define our world and shape the future of digital engagement. Welcome to the new era of the NBA. In this space, the game is no longer just played on the court. It exists as a primary digital node. The central hub pulses with life, sending streams of light across a dark map. Each beam represents the flow of information, connecting athletes to a global audience. As the network expands, we see icons of finance and technology emerge. Money, smartphones, and global markets are all tethered to the single, orange pulse of energy. The game has become an engine of the attention economy. Every pass and every score is tracked, quantified, and turned into a stream of valuable data points. We now enter the heart of the arena, but it is not what it seems. Above the hardwood floor, massive transformation is taking place. Right before our eyes, a giant, transparent basketball hangs suspended in the air. This is the financialization of attention, vessel where sports and capital merge into a singular asset. Inside this sphere, we see the true value of the game. Floating dollar bills and glowing data points swirl together in a mesmerizing dance of pure financial potential. Silhouetted against the bright lights, fans watch in wonder. They are no longer just spectators. They are participants in a massive, high-stakes digital ecosystem. Projected in the very air around them are the odds and percentages of the moment. The thrill of the sport is now intertwined with the logic of the market. This is the future of sport, a world where the physical game and the digital ledger are one. Every moment is an investment. Every highlight a global event. The interconnectedness of technology, finance, and competition has created a new landscape. It is a spectacle of light, data, and pure, unadulterated human attention. Witness the game as you have never seen it before. The digital node is active. The financialization of the game is complete. Welcome to the future of the NBA. In a realm of infinite whispers, a new kind of sorcery has taken hold. Not of ancient runes, but of light. We wander through a digital labyrinth, guided only by the rhythmic, algorithmic pulse of the scroll. Every flick of the finger summons a new world, only to banish it into the void for the next. Glory, fortune, and fragments of wisdom clash in a silent storm of information, demanding our gaze. Faster it flows, a river of pixels, drowning out the reality that surrounds the lone traveler. The colors bleed into the darkness, binding the observer to the screen's seductive, eternal glow. We seek the end of the scroll, yet the horizon only retreats further into the digital abyss. Lost in the infinite, the traveler remains a prisoner of a dawn that will never truly break. The cycle continues, the feed endures, only the reflection of the grid remains. Every game begins at the center of the hardwood, where the lights shine brightest, but the energy of the NBA doesn't stop here. Look closer. The arena is just the starting point. From this single court, a pulse begins to ripple across the horizon. It transcends physical borders, crossing vast oceans and continents. This is more than just a game. It is a global phenomenon. Witness a digital heartbeat connecting millions. Data, passion, and spirit flow through glowing arteries, linking every corner of the earth. From the first tip-off to the final buzzer, the entire world is watching. One court, one world, one connected network. The scale of the game is infinite. As the light trails multiply, the NBA becomes the heartbeat of a truly global community.